Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Olaplex is one of the most loved hair brands out there. If you go on Sephora and you go to hair products and you sort by best selling, it's like Olaplex, 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 Olaplex. So I'm gonna walk you through my experience of using Olaplex, the review, the demo, the everything, the smell, so you can decide if this is something you want to try. And if you're just here for the title, I'm gonna show it to you, the before and after, but I'll also be talking more about the results at the end in case you're interested in the details. And if you like watching these types of videos, definitely subscribe because there'll be more coming in the future along with other fun videos. Alright, so let's just start with what I actually tried as part of the treatment, because when you start on Olaplex, you're gonna be like, what am I supposed to even start with? So they have this treatment kit, which is what I tried, and what this treatment kit includes is 0, which is their intensive bond building hair treatment, 3, which is the hair perfector, their best-selling product, and then 4 and 5, which is the shampoo and conditioner. On Sephora, this is said to be a $90 value at $62, which I think is really great if you just want to try it out and get started instead of committing to like the full-size products. With this kit, you get like the core of what Olaplex is all about without committing to any full-size products. I'll have it linked down below if you want to check it out, but let's just start with my experience for 0. So 0, the intensive bond building treatment. I've seen a lot of people say that they don't really see anything happen if they use it solo, but this is really supposed to be key to set up number 3 for success. Like I said, I'm going to tell you about the smell. This smells like a chocolate smoothie. Yeah, it really does. And it did take a little bit for me to figure out the best way to use it, because this sprays like a stream, so it just felt kind of awkward spraying into my hair. So I found that the best way to use this was just spray it into my palm and then kind of run it down my hair so it gets saturated. And the way you use this is you dampen your hair with this and you leave it in for 10 minutes. And then you move to number 3. Very easy to use. And then number 3, this is their bestseller, like I mentioned before, the hair perfector. 0 and 3, by the way, you use before you shower. Okay, so your hair should just be dry, okay, and you dampen it with this. This is not to be used in the shower. This is essentially their bond builder, you know, getting your hair's bonds, all the ducks in a row. And with 0 still in your hair, just put on 3, put on, you know, a good amount. This is also from the scalp to the ends. You can leave it on for longer than 10 minutes, but it's minimum of 2 minutes, and I kind of just ended up doing my own thing, so I left it on for 40 minutes, and it smells very sweet and good. It smells like candy. I'm kind of like obsessed, and nothing is really heavy or overwhelming if you're sensitive to smell, by the way, so I think this is good. And we move on to the shampoo and conditioner. Everybody loves 3, but I think my favorite might be the 4. I was like having a blast because this was really an experience. It smells very nice, fresh, and citrusy, and I love a good citrus smell, so this really reeled me in. It was super easy to lather, and it felt very different from other types of shampoos I used. There's almost like a certain amount of stickiness to it, but not in a gross way. Like it just has more of a little like resistance to it. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's not a problem. It still feels really good, really light on your hair when you put it in, and it just rinses off very cleanly. But in terms of just like the using experience, I think the shampoo is my favorite. And then of course we follow up with the conditioner. So this conditioner smells like, got some on my finger. This one I can't really describe, but it smells closer to 3, so there's like a sweet kind of smell to it. But yeah, very sweet and clean smell. It's interesting that everything smells different, because usually for hair collections, like, you know how everything smells the same, like it's supposed to be on brand, but for them everything smells different, which I like. The texture of this also feels very much like 3, you know, just like a thick dollop of cream conditioner. It's as you would expect a conditioner to feel. And again, just very easy to use. This whole system is very easy to use. I think Olaplex tends to have this reputation of being a very complicated system, but it's really not. I think what people get stuck at is 0 and 3, where you have to leave it on before the shower, but you know, once you're in the shower, shampoo and conditioner is the same thing, just with Olaplex's products. This is what my hair looked like right out of the shower when it was still wet, and then also when it dried. I did put on JVN's air dry cream after, just because I have slightly wavy hair, so I wanted to just make sure that some of the pattern came out as normal. Otherwise, not a lot of other complicated products, and you can see it's like, you know, the hair looks very nice and soft, very shiny. I think it's a lot shinier than what I typically get, so this is actually what I typically get. Just for reference, I didn't use Olaplex today, I just used JVN, so you can kind of see a difference. It's not an extreme difference, but you can see with the Olaplex one that it's a bit shinier, right? I don't know if it's a placebo effect, maybe you can let me know. Both are also pretty soft to the touch, but I definitely noticed that this does feel a little bit drier, a little bit frizzier in comparison to my Olaplex treatment. And don't mind the fact that like half of my hair is straight and wavy. That's not because of Olaplex, that's literally just because my hair, I don't know. I don't know why this is, so if you have any answers, please let me know. So as I continue to use this, I will probably see like, you know, a better result from it, like better improvement. But I also think that my hair isn't like damaged to start with, it's just frizzy and dry. I think with people who have damaged hair, it's probably more of an instant result. But nonetheless, like Olaplex is based on their bond building system, and that, you know, you can't really go wrong with that. It's just the way to healthy hair, really nourish it, help you manage it, add shine, etc. I think the one con I would say is definitely just like the amount of plastic Olaplex uses. I can't even imagine how much plastic they use. I wish there was some kind of consideration for more sustainable packaging, glass, or refill models, like something like that. But the good news is they are cruelty free and vegan, so that's always something that's a bonus in products. Yeah, and definitely let me know if you have any questions about this kit. I'll link it down below again for you to check out. So I hope this was really helpful for you to decide on if you want to give Olaplex a try. I know when I was looking at videos, there are definitely things that I wish was more specific on how to use Olaplex, you know, what you can kind of expect, the texture, the smell. So I really hope this is something that I was able to speak on and just share my experience with you. And thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.